Leave the Apartheid Museum off your itinerary and you've missed the essence of a nation. No other place will offer you a deeper look into the soul of South Africa as this award-winning, internationally acclaimed museum. Its corridors whisper tales of human tragedy, its walls shout of destruction and brutality. Yet it is a place of remembrance, a monument to hope, where tragedy meets courage and heroes are born of tyranny. It is a celebration of the peace, freedom, and forgiveness that rose from the chaos and ashes of a nation. The starkness of the building's line and form are symbolic of apartheid's legacy of spiritual impoverishment. Harsh lines and raw brick walls are reminders of the poverty forced upon its citizens through apartheid's many laws and policies. Steel and cement speak a universal language of oppression. Fear and menace permeates the dark images on walls and monitors, and there is an absence of color everywhere, testimony to a time when hope was in short supply. Sounds and interactive displays lend pertinence to a journey through the darkest years of South African history. The museum's telling of the apartheid story is one not only of tyranny but of the determination of the human spirit, and that the oppressed will not remain so forever. Monitors shout the rage of generations. Children fight for a future denied them. A display of weapons, both sophisticated and homemade, speaks 1,000 words. Black consciousness is born, and the armed struggle takes resistance to a new level. South Africa is a country in flames. Here the journey takes a turn, as abrupt as apartheid was brutal. Out of the ashes of a nation is born a spirit of compromise and compassion. Nelson Mandela released after 27 years of imprisonment, and 2 years of peace negotiations begin. Relive the tension and joy of that journey towards peace, the building of bridges, the hall of mirrors, a nation's wait in mile-long queues at polling stations, then the emergence into the brightness of the election corridor. At last, a democracy is born. The Apartheid Museum is a living complex. As a venue for hire, the museum offers an auditorium, a banqueting hall, conference room, and a rooftop where guests can take in the Johannesburg skyline or enjoy the splendor of a Highveld sunset. The amphitheater hosts poetry readings, oral history sessions, and corporate theater events. The Veld Garden outside the building is a place for contemplation and remembrance, a gathering space for larger groups. Consider the theme, Triumph of the Human Spirit, for your next AGM, dinner party, or launch in a place that reverberates with the triumph of a nation. The Apartheid Museum is an experience no visitor to South Africa would want to miss. It is the perfect place to contemplate the past and celebrate the future.